friends, so I decided it might be fun, considering this is the first year I have Spotify, to have a look at my Spotify Wrapped. Now, I only got Spotify end of June, I think. So it's only 6 months worth, and I think I read somewhere that it actually only calculates till the start of November. So it's really just a couple of months. And I have already looked through it, to be honest. Although it took me ages to figure out how it worked. And I wanted to make a video of like my initial reaction to it, but because it took me so long to figure out where all the information was, it didn't quite go to plan. Oh, now I've got to find it again. And before I looked, what I expected to be my #1 song of all time, I guess, was How to Return Home, because I have listened to that song so much this year. Probably didn't help that my grandparents moved house. It actually ended up being my second most played song after Still in Love with You, which kind of surprised me at first, but then I realized I did a routine to that song and I made the routine, so I kept playing it over and over and over again. And that's probably why it's in my #1 spot. The next one after How to Return Home is Double Trouble, so I'm guessing the same thing happened there because again, I did a routine to that song and I choreographed it. So again, I played it over and over and over again. So the fact that How to Return Home is still above that is saying a lot about how much I played that song. The fourth one did surprise me because it's Boys Like You from Dodie. And I know I sometimes use it to like stretch after a warm-up or something, but I didn't realise I played it that much. The fifth one down is Goodbye to Yesterday, which I'm not at all surprised by. I love that song. Then #6 is A New Horizon from Starry. Again, listen to this song a lot, love the song a lot. Surprised it's in my #6 spot. There are so many other songs I would have expected to be higher than that. Interesting. #7 is Two Little Lines, which again, love the song, listened to it a lot. Would not have expected it to be #7, especially when 10 only is Little Miss Perfect, and I would have expected that one to be much higher. And Run Away With Me is #11, I would have expected that to be higher too. That was 7, 10 and 11. 8 and 9 are Burnt Out from Dodie and Safer, which again I did a routine to. I'll just do 5 more. So then I've got Not What I Meant from Dodie, which I'm surprised it's so high up. I love the song, but I don't think I'd played it that many times because it took me ages to find that it was a song, but I'm glad it is. Next, Someone Gets Hurt from Mean Girls. Really? That's disappointing. Then we've got Carrie, Dead Mum, and Guiltless from Dodie. Let's see the last 5 that made it into my top 100, the ones that almost weren't there. Interestingly, I Know Things Now is spot number 95, and the reason why that's interesting is because the only reason why I've listened to it is because I was trying to sing it myself, and I only listened to it for maybe 2 weeks, but I listened to it literally on repeat. After that, we've got Leave Luann, then The World According to Chris, which I would have expected to be higher, then Hiding in Your Hands, which I'm surprised even made it into the top 100, and finally Heroes, which I think makes sense. I'm just gonna have a look if there's any standout ones that I'm surprised by, but I don't think there will be. No, the rest all make sense. So this is the bit that took me ages to figure out, but I think I've got it. Like the video. So I listened to 73 genres this year, of which 73 were new because obviously. My favourite genres: #1, show tunes, shocking. #2, Broadway, shocking. #3, pop. That genuinely is shocking, but I guess Dodie must fall under pop. #4, Hollywood. Shocking. #5, Europop. That, I bet, is all just Eurovision stuff. Completely unsurprising. If something like rock or country had been in there, I would have been very surprised. These all make sense. That was my #1 song. See, it's funny that it says it's my favourite number of the year, because it's not. So I first listened to it on the 1st of July. I think that's like 2 days after I got Spotify. The day that it streamed the most was on the 26th of September because that was, I think, the day of or the day before I had to perform the routine and teach it to others. What does 25E stream mean? Is that the 25th time I streamed it? I don't know, but that was on 20 August. And in total, I streamed it 33 times. That's less than I would have expected, to be honest. Survive. There's nowhere to go. I wish I could see the statistics of How to Return Home. What was the first day I listened to it and what was the day I listened to it the most? I'd love to know that. There's no way that song was in my top 100. Surely not. I'll have to check again. Which decade did I listen to the most? It has to be the 2000s. Yeah. I got every scholarship. My favourite number from that decade was Breathe from In the Heights. Interesting. Who was my favourite artist of the year? I would be shocked if it was anyone but Dodie. I know myself best. I was in the top 2% of her listeners. Not bad. Oh my goodness. My favourite number of hers was Boys Like You, and I listened to her music for more than 468 minutes. That's ridiculous. And I bet next year will only be more. I listened this year to 742 artists. When you consider that that's in just a few months, that's insane. 742. Other than Dodie though, my favourite artists are very unexciting because it's all just people who worked on the songs, rather than any names that you guys would probably know. And in total, I listened for 7,866 minutes. Is that a lot? Anyway, that's my Spotify Wrapped, I think. Let me just check if that song was in there. It was from Aladdin Twisted. It's the Act 1 finale. What's it called? Happy Ending? No. Well, it's not in there. Anyway, that's all. Enjoy, and I will see you guys soon. I don't know. I know I need to film my resolutions video for next year's resolutions, but I want to do it when the sun is out. So I'll probably only do it in like 5 months' time. No, I'll try and do it tomorrow. Right. Bye!